Good day, sir. In this video, I will find a website where I can check for vulnerabilities using ZAP by Checkmarx, then explain the types of attacks that I've detected and the solution. So I'm now in my ZAP and my chosen website is the Alturo Mutual. I will copy the link or URL, then paste here. And I will click the attack. So in this part, I will just wait to finish this. I'll click stop muna. Ulitin ko lang po. Hindi ko pa po kasi kabisado itong ZAP. So, yeah. Filter start connect Firefox. Is the browser available as ordered? Chrome. Stop. Let's attack. So, let's see the alerts. So, here are the alerts. Okay, so ZAP detected 18 vulnerabilities of the website of Alturo Mutual website. So in this part, I will demonstrate or explaining the attacks that I detected and the solutions. So first is the cross-site scripting. So it reflected the SSS occurs when user input is not properly sanitized, allowing attackers to inject malicious script that get executed in a user's browser. So the solution here is escape user input properly before rendering in HTML or in PHP, encode URI component in JavaScript. So use content security policy or CSP headers to restrict script execution, implement proper input validation and input encoding. So the next one is the SQL injection. The application does not properly sanitize SQL queries, allowing attackers to execute malicious SQL commands. And solution. The solution here is use prepared statements and parameterize queries instead of raw SQL queries. Validate and sanitize all user inputs. Implement a web application firewall or WAF to detect SQL injection attempts. And number three is the absence of anti-CSRF tokens in this website. So the issue here is cross-site request for forgery or CSRF attacks trick user into performing unwanted actions on website where they are authenticated. So the solution here is include a CSRF token in the forms and validate it on the server. So use the same site attribute for cookies to restrict cross-site requests. And next one is content security policy is the one vulnerability of the Alturo Mutual website. So without a CSP header, your site is vulnerable to various attacks including XSS. So the solution here is set a content security policy or CSP header in your web server HTTP and restrict script styles and media from being loaded from unauthorized sources. Next one is missing anti-click jacking header. So the issue here is website can be embedded inside an iframe, making it vulnerable to clicking jacking attacks. So the solution here is add the following X-frame options header to prevent framing. And next one is secure pages include mixed content. So the issue here is you should secure HTTPS pages are loading non-secure HTTP resources where can be exploited. And the solution here is you should ensure all assets, scripts like scripts, styles, images are loaded via HTTPS instead of HTTP. So use the upgrade and insecure request header and content security policy. Next one is cookie without same site attribute. So this one is one of the vulnerability of the Alturo Mutual website. Cookie without same site attribute. So the issue here is cookies without same site can be sent with cross-site requests leading to CSRF attack. So the solution here is set cookie or session ID equals ABC123 or secure HTTP only same site string. Next one is cross-domain JavaScript source file inclusion. So the issue here is the website is including JavaScript files from third-party sources which may be compromised. So the solution here is only include JavaScript from trusted sources only. So use server source integrity or SRI to ensure scripts have not tampered with. Next one is Spider is one of the vulnerability of Alturo Mutual website. So the issue here is automated scanners or crawlers may be discovering pages that should not be exposed. So the solution here is use robots that text to restrict crawlers. And next one is server leaks version information via HTTP's response. So the issue here is the server is revealing its software version, making it easier for attackers to exploit known vulnerabilities. And the solution here is You should hide the server version into HTTP response header by configuring the web server. Next is the strict transport security or HSTS or header not set. So the issue here is without HSTS, user might access the site over an insecure HTTP. So the solution here is set HSTS header to enforce HTTPS. And next one is the timestamp disclosure. So here is the timestamp disclosure. So the issue here is Unix timestamp is response may help attackers gather information about your server. So the solution here is you should remove unnecessary timestamp from responses. And next one is X content type options header missing. Here. The issue here is without this header, browser may try to guess file types, reading MIME type is sniffing attacks. So the solution here is add this security header. So bali may code sana dyan. Next one is information disclosure or suspicious comments. So here, your code contains debugging comments or sensitive information that attackers can use. And the solution here is remove all unnecessary comments from your HTML, JavaScript, and server-side code. Next one is re-examine cache control directives. So improper caching settings may lead to sensitive information being stored in a user's browser. So the solution here is set appropriate caching headers. And next one is session management response identified here. So the issue here is weak session management practices may lead to session hijacking. And the solution here is to implement session expiration and regenerate session IDs after logging. And lastly is the user agent fuzzer. So here, and the issue here is fuzzing detected possible security weakness, and the solution here is to review log files or suspicious input patterns and implement rate limiting and input validation. So that's all, sir, and thank you.